Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. The name's Defender, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy VI. Previously, after a fantastic night at the opera, we managed to break into the Imperial Magictek facility and succeeded in rescuing, well, quote-unquote rescuing, some of the Espers, who then granted us their power. We also managed to get Terra back into the fold, which is great. But we now have to go to the so-called Sealed Gate, because that marks the boundary between our world and the world of the Espers. And the only way that we're going to stop the Empire from continuing to do more evil things is to get the Espers on our side first. So that's what we're going to do. Joining us once again, Flagninja.
Hello. It's time for Final Fantasy.
Yep. And as mentioned previously, actually, I think I can do this here.
Oh, you were doing some off-camera grinding, as I recall.
Correct. So basically what I did was in terms of levels, I think only like a couple of characters even got a singular level. So the only real grinding I had done was getting some rages for Gao, as well as some magic for everyone. So everyone has at least the primary healing spells, Cure and Cura, and everyone has access to all of the damaging elemental types. But as you can see, everyone doesn't have everything, but that should at least give us a good spread of what we would like to do. And just in case, if anyone was curious, because I will probably need to do so again at some point, I went back into here, which is the Phantom Forest. There is an enemy encounter, which is just a singular ghost, which is very easy to defeat, and they give 3 magic points for winning. So that was my primary way of grinding magic points. So we've pretty much taken care of everything. So yeah, we're just going to get right to the Sealed Gate, which is conveniently over here.
Very ominous music.
Yes. Okay, so I've misremembered. I thought the game was going to deliberately prompt me with an opportunity to choose my party, but it did not. So we'll go right back to the blackjack just so I can get my party set up the way that I would like it to. So, all right. Let's see, who do I want to bring? Let's see, we have to bring Terra for this. This would make sense. You know, just because... You know what? I think because Edgar and Sabin have some of the lowest levels, we're gonna bring them. To try to not give too much away, you will want to have your party relatively leveled equally as you progress through the game. Again, trying to remain kind of vague on that, but this is not really... For reasons that we will see later, we do not want, like, one power party, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, because already we've had, like, okay, split everybody into teams, and everybody's got to go do it. So, like, I would imagine that you do need, at minimum, 3... Like, if you're going to do the one-person carries, you're going to need at least 3 people that can carry.
Yes.
So...
Alright.
And, like, I'm sure there's going to be times where it's like, aha, this person has been like, because Terra got stolen away for a while, you know? So,
yes.
You got to just be prepared. If everybody's good, then it doesn't matter.
I think this is the party that I want, so let's do it. I have to say, it feels good to be fighting again. It's been a while since we've done this.
Yeah. I mean, I've even been so inspired. I started playing FF1. I think I mentioned that last time we were live. But like, yeah.
Yeah, you got to the Chaos Shrine, right?
Yes. I was having trouble I'm trying to 100% the bestiary, because I'm like that, you know. And I was having a heck of a time getting a certain enemy to spawn, but it finally did. So I have now through the Chaos Shrine and over the bridge, and then I think I got distracted by another thing, because I am still in the throes of Sunless Skies, also, as I like to call it, trains.
Yes, train game.
Train game. I love train game. I'm so close to 100%ing train game. Soon.
Oh, hello, Mia.
Mia!
You finally verified so you could chat here. I can't believe you've been unverified this whole time. You never existed until this exact moment.
I mean, Mia's off the grid. She's gotta stay away from the sleep police, you know, or they'll get her.
Oh. I like Sabin a lot as an attacker, and I like Edgar early in the game, so I think these are really good options. And it isn't a spoiler to say that on the pick party screen, there was space for 3 parties of 4. Yeah, it was kind of obvious, but, you know, that's a special surprise that'll help us later. But anyway, we got the Assassin's Dagger. A blade that may randomly dispatch an enemy in 1 hit.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Mihinde.
Ah, Mihindi, hello! Hope everyone's having a good Saturday afternoon and a good 4th of July if you're celebrating.
Those of us just joining in, we're playing through some Final Fantasy VI. Defender, you keep cutting in and out for me, and I don't know if that's Discord or if it's the stream, and I'm scared.
Test 1, test 2, how am I sounding?
No, you're great now.
Okay, you know what? I think I just, like, stuttered what it was I was trying to say. I have a bad habit of doing that sometimes, where it's like, when I'm trying to say something, my brain will, like, change the word that it wants in the middle of my sentence.
Oh, yeah,
I don't like it.
I mean, I do that too, and then I try to say both words simultaneously, and it's a problem. But no, I don't think this was that. I think this was technical shenanigans, because there was also stream hiccup stuff, but it's fine. A lot of those dudes were getting healed. What the heck? Ah, Kappa. Uncap.
And now no longer Kappa.
Oh. Bye-bye.
We love instant death skills.
Instant death skills funny, yes. Oh yes, happy 4th of July. It is, in fact, American Independence Day.
Oh, okay, these enemies absorb the fire element.
Bangs.
Got it. So I need to stop doing that then. Because that's what a good player would do.
Yeah, I saw, like, green happening, and I'm like, wait, something... Inful. Where did I put? Aha.
Oh, Mog learned bio.
Okay.
Actually, wasn't Independence Day yesterday? They did a funny thing this year and had that on the 3rd. I think it was to give people Friday off. Yeah, because Independence Day falls on a Saturday this year, it is a federal holiday here in the United States, so, like, they legally have to give us a day off, so they just marked Friday as the day off.
In my case, I actually got Thursday off, because I'm normally off on that Friday, just, like, because of my work schedule. And so, since I would be off anyway, they're like, well, we gotta give you a holiday off, so Thursday. Yippee. So I got a 4-day weekend this weekend, which is pretty cool.
Got the Kaze Kiri, which was one of the things that we stole from number 124 last session. A sword infused with the power of wind that may invoke a cutting gale upon striking an enemy.
Very nice. Very beautiful, very powerful.
So yeah, as you may see, this room has an annoying gimmick to it. If we wait long enough, the paths will change.
Oh? What happens if it disappears while you're while you're under it? Do you fall in the lava?
You will fall into the lava, you will take a little bit of damage, and then you'll be transported back to that staircase that we saw briefly.
I see.
Let's see, Edgar's close to a level up. Magic +2. Edgar, he wants strength and endurance, or stamina. Fine, you know what? You get Bismarck. Obtain Heiji's Jite. An exotic weapon from a foreign land changes the slot command to Gill Toss.
Oh. Throw money at the problem!
But yeah, unlike in 5, because it changes the slot command to Gill Toss, only Setzer can use it, unfortunately, and he's not here. I like to make Edgar a Dragoon in the late game since he likes spears so much. He does like spears, although Mog also likes spears.
Why be Dragoon if you can simply give them boots? Boots of jump.
Obtained an X potion.
I do like the what's it called? The bridges kind of switching back and forth. That's a fun little puzzle.
Because, yeah, it's usually not like you get any kind of action element in these games. Oh, it's a zombie dragon. Well, if I know anything about zombies, it's that they really, really like it when you heal them.
They love being revived. Wow, that did a lot of damage. That also did a lot of damage. Dang.
Well, Aura Cannon is Holy Element.
Ah, that would do it.
Oh, hold on. Let me... Okay, so I gotta make it all the way to the end.
Yep. Hashtag zoom.
Alright, we're here. See, I have to say I'm a bigger fan of Gamba. It's just fun. Yeah, Mog is a good Dragoon, too. A real-time puzzle is very unusual and very fun. Yeah, especially for... I'm trying to think. Was there anything like this in earlier games? I don't think so. In fact, this may be the first Final Fantasy that had a puzzle like this. Never played 5, though. I think you're right, Mia. That's so cool to see people playing the FF6. I love this opus. I think I mentioned this maybe last session, but I have a really, especially recently, a newfound respect for all of these games. I think I was just not in the right time frame to be able to really enjoy these games, because I've only started playing them like a couple of years ago. And I know for a lot of people, the early Final Fantasies were games that defined their childhood, and because FF6 originally came out in 1994. I was born in the same year, and so if I was just a true wonderkind, there was absolutely no way I was going to be able to have played this at the time. So it says, I do not have the same degree of nostalgic attachment to the series that a lot of people do.
Oh yeah, same here. The first Final Fantasy game I ever played was Final Fantasy XIV. And I love that one, but it is a very different game from the older FF games because, I mean, it's an MMORPG, and notably, it really plays like a Western MMORPG more than like a JRPG. So, I don't know. You know, I mean, I've tried to play, like, I'm trying to think, the first, like, JRPG I've played, I think was probably Golden Sun. And I never really, like, stuck with me, just because, like, that style of game... I need a little bit more rails, you know? Now that I've, you know, been going through the series with you, and I have an idea of, like, how it's supposed to work, you know, I think I might want to go back and actually play Golden Sun again, because now I won't get so confused, because I know what to expect.
I think that would be a good idea, because I've heard nothing but good things about Golden Sun.
It's a really good game. Like, it just wasn't for, like, it wasn't for me, but, like, the game was great, you know? Yeah, I should go play the Golden Sun again. I know Golden Sun 2, there was a way to, like, if you did a bunch of stuff in Golden Sun 1, you could, like, import your summons and stuff into 2, and then there was like a door that you had to get every single summon from 1 and every single summon from 2, and that would let you open the door and go fight, like, the secret boss or whatever. So, yeah, directly. And then, like, Chrono Trigger is apparently really good. Never played Chrono Trigger.
I can confirm Chrono Trigger is really, really good.
The Golden Suns I'm thinking of were Game Boy Advance, I believe?
Correct.
So, that era of gaming. Which I guess, yeah, Game Boy Advance is retro now, huh? Lord, I'm old.
I think we're all old here.
Why are we old? Right. What happened?
The linear passage of time.
That sounds fake. I don't know, that's scary. Was there a DS Golden Sun?
I believe so.
Was that like a third one? I thought Golden Sun 1 and 2 were both Game Boy Advance.
1 and 2 are Game Boy Advance. There is a third one on the DS, and I think that was it.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. No, it was niche. I remember there's a really early on in Golden Sun there's a fight you are like supposed to lose. And if you use game like file editing to give yourself enough stats to win the fight, no, actually you lose anyway. You come out of the fight and it plays exactly the same way. There's like I should see, like, there was like a speed run of it I remember watching, maybe a GameStone Quick that did Golden Sun, and I should go look through that again. But even the speed run of Golden Sun was still like, it was multiple hours. Very long game. There's a lot of game in Golden Sun.
I mean, that does kind of come with the territory of being RPGs. They are usually pretty darn long games.
And JRPGs in particular, I think, tend to run long. what was I'm trying to think. There was like a 3-disc game on like one I think PS2. One of my friends had, I'm trying to remember what it was called. Something Saga, I think.
Let's see. Xenosaga?
It might be Xenosaga. That sounds right. I think it was Xenosaga. I think there was like 3 discs or something. But anyway, it's a very long game. Just that. I mean, but this is before the era of constantly online multiplayer gaming. So like, yeah, you gotta make that stuff last, right?
The second game is twice as long as the first one. Man, back in the day, they really were just concerned about trying to give you as much value for your money as possible.
What happened? I mean, I know what happened, but also...
Obtained a Genji glove.
Ooh, that sounds good. What does it do?
An armored glove from a foreign land allows the wearer to equip a weapon in each hand.
Ooh, dual wielding.
Yeah, you want dual wielding? You got dual wielding, and all you need is just a really fancy gauntlet.
Wait, did I not deliver? Oh, no.
I love giving that to Locke. Dual wield with Locke is really a good option. So we need the right weapons for that to work. Yeah, this is something that I think I alluded to previously, but a lot of your power in FF6 comes from both the Espers and the equipment that we're going to find. This, obviously, as an RPG, stats matter in this game, but there's a lot of problems you can solve by just making sure you have the right weapon or armor equipped. This will be especially true later on.
Batman moment. As long as you have enough preparation, you're invulnerable.
A lot of tricks that work in the first part of the game won't work quite as well in the later part. Agreed. Oh no, Life Shaver. That sucks. All right. We got Phoenix Downs. Let's use them.
I feel like I should have built my FF1 party differently. I went Warrior, Red Mage, White Mage, Black Mage, because I figured, lead into Magic, but I realized Red Mages don't scale as well. They're very good early game, but they don't scale well into the late game, it seems.
I mean, that was the party that I had picked when we did Final Fantasy together.
I might need to swap that Red Mage out. Maybe that's why I remember doing that. But, I don't know. Just Red Mage seems like I want specialties. I want to be able to use the pinnacle of everything, and the Red Mages can't do that. But also, you can't... you can only have 3 spells for each, caster for each level, and there are more than 3 spells. So if I have a red mage in the party,
Oh, hello,
then
random
I can
guy.
use some of those utility spells. What? Oh. Huh.
Oh, well, we'll just teach him a lesson. And that lesson is chainsaws. Let's see. Maybe
What?
it'll sound weird to you, but I discovered FF6 on my
Why
phone,
are
the
we
Android
beset by
version.
ninjas?
Yeah, I remember the mobile versions, because I don't know if all of them had mobile versions, but at least 5 and 6 did. Buried in the ground, beneath the big stairway, there's treasure. Thanks. If we pull this switch, we actually open up a useful door. The save point! And a tent.
Ooh. Useful.
Nothing weird about that at all, and I love that you found it there. The Android version, I believe, is based on the GBA version, which has more content than the Pixel Remaster version, too. Yeah, all of the Pixel Remasters of 1 through 6 are intended to be based on their original releases. So anything that was added in, like, the Game Boy Advance ports, or if the games got them, the PlayStation Portable ports, is not present in any of the Final Fantasy remasters. Whether that's a good or a bad thing is entirely up to the player. Personally, I'm not that bothered about it, but that's because I've never actually played the Game Boy Advance or PlayStation Portable ports of any of these games. In fact, my only experience with 1 through 6 before the Pixel Remasters was I played a little bit of 6 on the Wii Virtual Console. That was it. Did I actually save, or did I just heal myself? I think I just healed myself. Yeah. That's better. Okay.
Just in case, you know.
Let's see. Well, in some games, red mages have a specialty despite being a little bit of everything. Like in FF11, for instance. While they get a lot of spells from black and white mage, they also get some spells only they get, which is really neat. Pixel Remaster is very true to the original, which I actually admire quite a lot. And sometimes they add quality of life, but not additional content. I don't think you need that extra content. It's just a neat thing. That's pretty much where I am, Mia. Let's see. Mahinde. Yeah, I was like 13, I think, and I loved it. But yeah, that's what I found too. Is there a lot of things missing on those remaster versions? So, really the only things from the Pixel remasters are, most of them have a couple of extra dungeons. Some of them may offer, like, additional gameplay, because in 5, for example, the Game Boy Advance port has 4 exclusive jobs to it, but those are only available, like, in the final dungeon, so it's really debatable about how much value those have, but they are there. And I know some of the games, like, have extra super bosses, because I know, like, in the original Final Fantasy, Shinryu was not a thing, but in, like, the Game Boy Advance and PlayStation Portable ports of 1, Shinryu is in that game. So, I mean, if you really want to die horribly at the hands of Shinryu in 1, you know, you can do that. Oh, let's see, we got some buried treasure here. Obtained an invisibility scroll. Did we already get one of those? Yes, we did. Grants invisibility to the thrower, used with a throw command. If only we had someone with that command. Obtained a gold needle.
Is that assassin guy you can pick up sometimes? Is he got the throw command? Is he a ninja?
Yes, he's an assassin, but yes,
you know
he has the throw command. That's Shadow.
Okay. Yeah.
And a high ether. Very good, very good. And what have we here? I got 293 gil. Cool, I guess?
Neat, yeah.
Here. Obtained a water scroll. That makes me want to buy the Pixel remasters with the 6 versus Final Fantasy. Oh yeah, definitely worth recommending, and as Mia had said, they are currently on discount because of the Steam Summer Sale that's going on.
Yeah, I grabbed them all pretty recently, but I'm gonna be playing through them in order probably. Cause like, you know, Devender, how long have we been going through the FF games? I mean, we took a break for a while, but how long ago did we start?
That would have been about 2
Been
years
like a
ago, I
couple
believe.
years?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
Got an
right.
elixir.
I'm gonna have to catch up at some point. Gosh, I have too many video games to play. Like, this is one of the reasons I'm
the
so
eternal struggle.
aggressively playing Trains, because I gotta finish it so then I can put it away and move on to the next thing, you know? Honestly, it might be FF14 again after I finish Trains, because there's a lot of, like, rating stuff going on that I am, behind on. I feel, or at the very least, I feel like I am starting to slip behind the fellow members of my raid team. Like, I wanna get through that tier before the new expansion comes out, which that's happening probably like. Mia, what do you should know? Mia, like, what do you think? Early next year? You think we're getting Evercold? You can help me catch up, I believe. I think you're ahead of me now. You've cleared 11, right? M11S? I think you've cleared M11S. Shy Guy certainly has. Shy Guy's ahead of all of us. January, yeah, that sounds right. For context, Mia and I are both part of a regularly meeting raid group in FF14. We're doing the current Savage content, the difficult 8-man content. Oh yeah, oh wow, you're like almost done with the tier. Yeah, okay, I gotta get moving. I gotta schmoove.
Oh, I got a Magicite shard. Summons a random Esper. May even summon Espers not in the party's possession. You want to go gambling? This is the item for you.
Oh, that's fun.
Got a high ether.
Oh, I love shard. Gamba.
Obtained the Ultima weapon. Kind of a unceremonious way to find it, but hey, we have it now.
That's scary.
A sword whose attack power is bound to its wielder's HP.
The Ultima weapon
so yeah,
is all
the more
powerful.
HP you have, the more damage you'll deal.
Oh. That is... You've heard me talk about the Ultima weapon in FF14, right, Defender?
I believe so. Not in any, like, great detail, but I think you've mentioned it before.
That is what? It's like Well, it used to be like an 8-man raid boss. Now it's a 4-man raid boss because they've made it easier. But yeah, the ultimate weapon is like a big piloted mech kind of thing, and capable of going toe to toe with primals, which I guess are FF14's version of espers in this game. Although they don't perform the same gameplay function in terms of no, I think a primal is on a power level higher than an esper, but they're similar concepts. Anyway, so the ultimate weapon is like a thing made to deal with primals, and so it's like, oh, you found the ultimate weapon in a box is like very scary to me as an FF14 player.
Scary!
This is a much weaker, tamer ultimate weapon. Oh, you healed that guy. Uh-oh. Life Shaver. Wow, it didn't kill, but that did a lot of damage.
Yeah, Life Shaver is very annoying because it deals damage based on the amount of HP that the target has lost, and then returns the damage to them as health. So it essentially does double duty.
That's rude. That's super rude, actually.
It sure is. I don't like it.
That's interesting. That treasure chest is interactable even though it's still open.
Yeah, there was a button inside of it.
Ah, that's why. I mean, Hinda, it's totally fine. You're doing great.
Yeah, I think everyone's been able to understand what you've been trying to communicate pretty easily.
And the best way to learn is, I'm gonna be honest, if you hadn't said anything, I would not have noticed. So you're doing great.
Yeah, same here. Alright, but we made a path back to the switch, so if we flick it again, we can now continue onwards.
Nice. Puzzles.
Oh yeah, instant death. That's what we like to see. Sorry, the music stopped. No, it didn't. It was just a quiet moment. Okay. Because I didn't remember. I think the music stops here, right? Yeah, this is where it stops. Okay.
That's scary. Ah. Whoa.
Yep, this is our sealed gate.
Oh, that's spooky. I like that.
Ah, shit.
Uh-oh. Oh, you banana. Kefka, you suck. Back attack, of course. Get him.
All right. Time to stall. Antidote. Here you go, Edgar. What are you even trying? No, you know what? Here, get punched in the face.
Oh, hi, Bahamut. Oh, that's Shiva. I thought. Maybe not. Hi, Terra. Okay, but what happened to Kefka?
He flew away.
So... Oh, dear. Okay, so that's... Some Espers have escaped. But the gate is now extra sealed.
Yeah, that's
Interesting.
not great.
Okay, but some Espers came out, but they kind of blew off. Interesting. Scary!
Thankfully, the, huge cave-in actually created this shortcut out of the cave.
That's handy, at least.
The Imperial capital. Back to Vector.
Ooh. Alright.
What's
we have to
getting
fight the
closer?
crane again.
Uh-oh.
But like...
Well, this is all going to hell, isn't it?
Aren't they on our... I guess they're not on our team? Oh, the airship. No, we just got this airship. We haven't paid off the... We haven't paid off the lease! No!
I sure hope this thing has airbags!
Oh dear. Oh, airship on fire, that's no good.
This is your captain speaking. Due to unforeseen technical issues, we will need to make a forced emergency landing. Please strap in and kiss your ass goodbye.
In the event of emergency, place your head between your legs and kiss your butt goodbye.
Okay, arms, check. Legs, check. Head, nothing that hasn't rattled before. I think we're alive.
That's good. Being alive is strictly better than the alternative at the moment.
Alright, so who do we want to bring for this? I think... Why don't we just bring the people who were not in our party as we went through the sealed cave? That seems reasonable.
Sure.
Oh man, this moment. Yeah, this is pretty intense. The airship, well, maybe it can be fixed, but we can't worry about that right now. We gotta stop these espers before they destroy more than just the airship.
It ain't flying for... It ain't flying for a while, that's for sure.
Let's see, just as something to prep for. Where is it? Sprint shoes!
Useful.
No, let's go gambling. Oh, I won. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Ooh, a side attack. Those are always fun. Something... Bannon?
Oh.
Well, if everyone's here, something real big must have happened.
It was like this when we got here.
Alright.
The Emperor is expecting you. I don't like that. Why are we walking willingly into the lion's den? Seems like a bad idea.
Oh, have you now? Oh, hello, Sid.
I don't believe this for a second. This is a plot. I don't trust. I don't trust this. I don't trust like this.
I don't
And
trust
like
this either.
Stab me in the front, not the back. This is a backstab. Don't stab me in the back, stab me in the front. What are you doing? Stop it.
You have
What
4
the
minutes
hell?
until dinner. Please talk to as many soldiers as you can. So, this sequence, there is a score to it. Depending on how well you do through the next couple of events, will determine your reward at the end of it. So, you really should try your best. Apparently, Kefka's been
Okay.
imprisoned.
Good. Okay, that's good. One soldier. UP.
2 soldiers. 3 soldiers. 4 soldiers. We can worry about the treasure later. Five. 6. Oh yeah, as you can see, some people are not quite as willing to,
Get his ass.
yeah,
You
so
know.
we'll have to use a little diplomacy. Eight soldiers. 9 soldiers. Yeah, they're the soldiers in the beds you need to talk to as well. Poo on peace! What a sentence to say.
Well, he is in the can.
Yeah, this is a fun part. I agree. What? That's That sure sounded like something someone who was ready to pick a fight would say, but because that guy said, "Long live the Empire," and then was like, "Yeah, I agree to peace," and like, something's not adding up here.
Weird.
Oh, I found a Gale hairpin. A hairpin imbued with the power of wind increases the frequency of preemptive strikes. Well, there's Kefka. We should leave him to rot. Oh boy, a mega armor. It's like regular armor, but mega.
Neat.
Okay, that's 24, which is all the soldiers. So, we can just go ahead right to the next stage, but figured we should look around for some loot. Found an alarm earring, an earring capable of detecting enemy ambushes, prevents back attacks and attacks from the sides.
Ooh. Oh, I do like that. That's good.
Obtained an ether.
We already talked to all the soldiers that need talking.
Yes, there are 24, and the game told us we had 24, so
Well, there it
we are
is.
good on that front.
Most excellent. We hit you.
But yeah, Kefka only wastes time in this sequence, so thankfully we've got
Yeah.
plenty of it. Won't need the sprint shoes. We can go back to the Hermes sandals. And yeah, you can either wait for the timer to end, or if you just walk up to one of the doors, we can begin the banquet. So let's just do that. That evening, a banquet was held with the Emperor. Alright, so this.
So-
We're going to get a sequence of dialogue options that we need to pick. Depending on the ones that you pick will give you more favor. So yeah, we are actually going to have to employ a little bit of diplomacy here, as much as we may not want to.
I predict that the food is poisoned and we are all going to suffer consequences.
To our homelands!
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see, Kefka's been imprisoned. What do we think we should be done with him? I say just leave him in jail.
Hmm.
It was inexcusable.
Mm-hmm.
Celeste is one of us. Alright, anything else? Well, why did you start the war?
Hmm.
No, I still have a few things I want to ask. Why do you want peace now? Still have a few things to ask. Why did we have to talk to your men? Fair enough. Okay, let's talk about the Espers. Well, they have gone a bit too far. Oh yeah, also this one, this is a nice curveball, which I like. What was the first question you asked me a minute ago? We asked, why did you start the war? We do actually have to take a break, so let's just take that break.
Interesting.
Alright, sure, I'll fight. Yeah, we gotta take out the Imperial elites in 2 minutes or less. Thankfully, I think we are more than equipped to do so. Especially with all this powerful magic we've got at our disposal.
Wait, what? Wait, why are we being attacked here? That's weird.
Well, we talked to the Imperial guards, and they were like, we would like to test you. And so I was like, okay, let's do it. We'll show you just how up the creek you are.
Oh, okay. I think it... Maybe I just missed that. I don't know. I am experiencing internet issues, I think.
Oh, great. That's always
It's all
fun.
right.
It does look like we've now stabilized. So I guess they really wanted to make sure we were actually taking a break here. Yeah, let's keep talking. What do I want to hear you say? That your war is truly over. A favor? Alright. Crescent Island, huh? Makes sense. What, again? Why does Terra have to do everything?
He's strong. Ah.
Fine. We'll do it. Oh yeah, General Leo. He was the guy that we saw at the Imperial camp outside of Doma.
Oh yeah, he was the one that his men respected. Yeah, he seems like he's not... I mean, like, you know, he's an Empire guy, but... he seemed alright.
Yeah.
Dang, Kyan, that's big of you.
I like General Leo. Yeah, Leo's pretty cool. You know, again, he's an Empire guy, but he's still as cool as can be under the circumstances.
There's a similar character in 14, but... you know... You don't get to see too much of him, unfortunately. Because he...
All right, well,
at
least our party also seems to suspect that the Empire is full of rats.
It is. I mean, this is a very... They're trying to make amends. You know, keep your guard up. Exactly. But, I don't know, if they're serious about it, then... that'd be great. But
Right, so
it's
yeah,
gonna
it's
take
just-
a bit more than that.
Yep. So it's just Locke and Terra for now. And now, we will get our reward based on how well we've done. All Imperial troops will be withdrawn from South Figaro immediately. So this one always happens regardless of how well or poorly you do.
Good.
Imperial forces will be withdrawn from the Kingdom of Doma. You need at least 50 points of, I guess, diplomacy for this to happen. We will also unlock the armory at the Imperial outpost to the east. You need 67 points for this. The personal gift from the Emperor for 77 points is the Tintinabulum. That's the thing that replenishes your HP with each step you take. It was the thing that we got from the Wounded Soldier. And finally, if you score 90 points, which if the guide is correct, there are 93 points total, so you basically have to be perfect for this. You get the Ward Bangle. The Ward Bangle is obsolete. A bronze wristband enchanted with a protective ward lowers the rate of random enemy encounters. Now, on paper, this is pretty decent, but, you know, we live in modern times where we can do this.
Yep.
So,
Alas.
you know, back in 94, pretty good. Now, no.
It's a fun trophy.
Alright, well, we said we were gonna head to Crescent Island, so we should do that.
I feel like the Empire is just using us to get at the Espers, you know? That's the vibe I get. But again, a lot of material like they are putting money where their mouth is so far. But also like I don't trust it. It's too quick.
Yeah. Alright, so we need to go to Albrook, which is over here. But before we do that, I'm just going to turn the encounters off for now, just because this will help speed things up a little bit. If we mosey back to the Blackjack...
Uh-huh.
we can see that Sid and Setzer are working on repairing it.
Oh. Useful. Ha.
Now that was some good backstory right there.
Yummy.
Alright, but with that, we should make our way, not to Albrook first, but to the observation post, so that we can get that treasure. And let's do it on Chocobo.
Quack! Yay.
Thanks for the ride, little buddy. Alright, and here is our treasure trove for having done well enough at the Vector Banquet. Let's see what we've got. Got an X potion. Angel wings. Wings said to have been made from an angel's feathers. Cast float on the wearer.
Ooh.
Here we've got 8,000 gil. An angel ring. A ring adorned with a pair of silver angel wings. Casts regen on the wearer. Got another alarm earring. An elixir. High ether. Hermes sandals. A reflect ring. 20,000 gil. 13,000 gil. And if we check the stove, we get a flame tongue. And then, I think that around here, yes, there's a hidden chest with another elixir. Well, I'd say that was a good haul. I think all of this stuff here in town is still a little old, but it's worth taking a look.
Mm-hmm.
All right, with the dock open. Oh, also, this crate here has a teleport stone.
Oh, handy.
All right, well, let's go for a ride. Oh, hello again, Celeste. Oh, hey, there's Shadow.
Hey.
Well, this is kind of an awkward reunion, isn't it?
Oh. Yeah.
You know, weirdly, that's somehow the most reassuring thing I've heard.
Shadow's a mercenary, you know? And so, a true mercenary. It's like, I'm not gonna kill you if I'm not getting paid to do it.
All right, well, let's sleep.
Sleep in the Bitcoin beds. Ah. Sag.
That was the opera music. That was fun.
Yeah, this game is filled with leitmotifs and recurring themes. It's very good. All right, we're off. Well, that was a thoughtful, poignant moment. Now, how about we contrast that with some comedy?
Uh-huh. Oh, seasickness. Erg.
He'll be fine.
Probably.
Alright, we've made landfall again. Give you Seraph.
Yay.
Oh yeah, also Shadow apparently forgot all of his stuff at home, so we have to give him some gear.
Well, he doesn't need it. He's too cool.
Yeah, I'll give you this. Alright. Thankfully, we still have plenty of shurikens for Shadow to toss around. Oh yeah, also these guys are equipped with the Snort ability, which is, it's basically just like Whirlwind from the Pokemon games, where it will blow a random party member out of the fight. Alright, well this appears to be the only little town around, so here we are. Welcome to Thamaza! I think I will... Hawkeye's pretty good. Oh, we actually already have one. Fine, you know what? Take the Hawkeye. Got some heavy lances, some darts. It's just a lot of money, though. Let's see what armor we can get. Take the Mystery Veil. Yeah, that's a nice upgrade. Gaia Gear's pretty good. Do I want to spring for it? I'm not sure. I mean, money's no good unspent. Fine. It's actually a little worse. Alright, you know what? I'll just hold on to that extra copy for now. And as far as weapons go... we'll buy an ice rod. That's something we can use later. Oh, good. It looks like OBS is having problems again. I am hemorrhaging frames. Alright, hold on. I guess we'll just have to wait again. That's cool. Okay, I think, emphasis on the word think, we've stabilized.
Here's hoping.
Alright.
I was dealing with my own technical difficulties in the background there, so that was fun and interesting.
Yeah, sure was. Again, this is the benefit of having a recording that is not just a Twitch recording. That means
Yes.
I can fix this later.
Recoverable. But yeah, I have trains running just kind of in the background if like we're just fighting a bunch of stuff, And I decided, hey, I should make a backup of my save. Unfortunately, the manner in which I did this corrupted my installation of the game.
Oh,
and
no.
I had to do it's good. I fixed it. And I didn't even lose my save. Well, I didn't lose the one that I had just backed up. I lost everything else, but that's okay. Yeah, I managed to corrupt the Steam cloud too, so clean install didn't work because then it was pulling corrupted files. Oh, very scary, but it's fine, I fixed it, it's great!
Huh, that kid just casted a fire spell. Suspicious.
What? That's weird.
It's just waves. Cure, huh? Something's not right here. Oh, hello.
What's going on? Where? Is this a town we've been to before?
No, it is not. But an elderly gentleman who has spent his whole life pursuing the secrets of monsters. This is Strago.
Oh, fun. Another party member.
Wow, you are a horrible liar, old man. Oh, and you are? In her pictures, she captures everything. Forests, water, light, the very essence of the things she paints. This is Realm!
Realm? Hi, Realm. I know about Realm. Pictomancy.
But yeah, as we've seen by some of the villagers, they clearly know more than they're letting on.
Yeah, they've equipped an Esper and learned some spells by fighting stuff. We know how it works.
1 gil per night? How do you make any kind of profit in this place? You know what? Let's just take it.
What the heck? Oh, we're getting robbed, aren't we?
Yep.
Hold on. What's going on here? Fire?
Hmm. Not his problem.
Oh yeah, that's a building on fire, all right. Somehow
Okay,
this feels like a
well,
bizarrely thematic
we've got,
sequence
ice
on
magic.
the
Come on, Terra.
4th of July.
Do your thing. Oh, that's worse. Remember, kids, this is why you don't play with fireworks. Oh my.
I'm only 70 and fit as a fiddle. Boy, I sure hope I'm that spry when I'm that old. I think canonically this makes Strago the oldest party member in the entire series. But yeah, Strago is a blue mage. He has the Lore command, which is just the blue magic equivalent.
Oh, wow.
He starts with 3. Aqua Breath engulfs all enemies in a stream of bubbles, dealing water and wind damage. Revenge Blast deals damage to an enemy equal to the caster's current amount of HP loss. And Stone pelts all enemies with stones, dealing damage and inflicting confusion. So yeah, thankfully oh yeah, there are also enemies on the field. So yeah, if we bump into any of these fire sprites, we'll fight some balloons.
Oh dear.
That reminds me, I need to make the roof of my home wet because, well, fireworks are very popular here. Also, it is very dry here. Yeah, that's not a good combination, it sounds like. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I should give Strago the ice rod that we bought earlier. But yeah, we gotta move fast. Well, actually, we're not under any kind of strict time limit here, but, you know, I feel like this is one of those situations where we really should try and move as fast as possible, you know?
Oh yeah. I mean, the building is on fire. Wow. Those are a lot of spells.
That's the power. Yeah, lots of spells. Yeah, that's the power of Bismarck and having a ×20 acquisition rate for the basic black magic.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, let's see, I think... Again, I'm trying to balance both, like, getting magic and also getting the right stats for each character.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't think I mentioned this, but learning lores, or blue magic in this game, is actually a little bit easier than it is in 5, because Strago only needs to see the enemy skill used, and as long as he's not asleep or confused by the end of the fight, he will get that lore.
Okay.
So yeah, instead of having to be deliberately targeted by it, you just have to witness it. But yeah, in this room, the door on the left is just an eternal room of balloons, so we can't actually progress through that way.
Ah, dang.
But if you want to continuously fight enemies, that's the way to do it.
Grinding. Useful.
Yeah, like FF14 blue magic. Okay, so that's how it works there. That's good to know.
Or you do have to defeat the enemy, yeah. And then... Which I guess, yeah, I guess you have to defeat the enemy in this too, because you can't run away from the fight.
Oh, nice. Yeah, if we check our stats, we can see, like, just what a concerted effort, like, getting the right espers on level ups is, because we can see Locke's magic is only 28, Strago's magic is 36, which, you know, as a blue mage makes sense, he's more magically inclined, and then there's Terra, who has 57.
Amazing.
Yes. That's the power of min-maxing, baby! Although,
Hell yeah.
honestly, to be fair, FF6 is an easy enough game that, again, you don't have to micromanage anything to get through the game, and definitely not if you want to be busted, which is something that I appreciate and also kind of critique about this game. It is pretty darn easy, which is not inherently a bad thing, but some people will really like that, some people will not. But we got a flame rod in this box. But yeah, when you transition between screens, the roaming balloon enemies will return. So I guess that's another way to grind if you really want to.
There you go.
Got an ice rod in this box.
Oh, that seems useful in a house that's on fire.
Hey, do you like the fact that Locke has not stolen a single thing yet?
He's so good at his job.
Nah, I think we'll be alright. Terra's very good at magic. Yeah, if she's not the best at magic, she's easily one of the best at magic in this game, which makes sense given her character. Also, we found the source of the flame. The Flame Eater!
Ooh, scary. Bomblet? Oh, it summons. Yeah, that makes sense.
Hit you with the Blizzara. Go ahead, Locke. Try and steal again. I'm not even sure if we could steal anything, but I'm going to try. 2,500 damage! Stole a flame tongue. Nice. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm deliberately waiting here until we get Bomblet. Only 2? Oh well, you'll still get Aqua Breathed. You know what, Terra? You did so much damage, you should continue to do damage. Hold on, I think... Is that going to get you killed? It is not. Okay, cast Cura then. Hit him with another Blizzara. She's the best at magic at the very least when she uses her special ability, but likely even without it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I found. Almost 3,000 damage, and he's dead.
Yay.
Very good, very good.
Oh. Yay.
Fashionably late, as always, but we're grateful nonetheless. You might notice that a lot of the spells Strago uses are spells in 14 for blue mages as well, as though those blue magic spells are recurring. Yeah, that's... Well, that was probably something that Flag would notice.
Yeah, I mean, Aqua Breath is there. I'm trying to think. The first spell you get is like a water jet. But it's not Aqua Breath.
This is the village of the Magi. Alright, thanks, Strago. The mountains to the west. Okay. Seems as good a place as any to start. And Shadow has decided to bolt again.
It's, you know, he loves to do this. This is his favorite activity.
Yep. But I'm not really sure if there's something that's supposed to indicate this, but if we go here and check... Obtained the Memento Ring. A ring blessed by a departed mother's love prevents petrification, zombie, and instant death magic. But only Shadow can equip it.
Interesting. Interesting. What does it mean? What does it mean?
I just wanted my dog back. Sure, whatever you say, buddy.
I mean, he might not be lying.
Alright, well. Hopefully we're not all banged up after our encounter with the Flame Eater, which is good. Oh, I mean in multiple Final Fantasy games? I'm pretty sure there will be a few that were in Final Fantasy V, too. Yeah, that's... Because, yeah, 5 was the first game in the series to introduce blue magic. Locke, you still have the Thief's Bracer, right? Didn't forget to re-equip that? No, you still have it. Okay, so you've just really sucked at stealing lately. That's cool.
Just bad. Hashtag bad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I heard, that FF5 was the first Final Fantasy game with blue magic, which is really neat. I agree. Let's see. Looks like I'm still dropping frames, unfortunately, and given everything that's been going on, I am loath to do this, but I think it's just it's too choppy to continue. Plus, I can still see storms outside, so I think it's probably best if I just cut my losses here, and we'll stop here for today. We still got a lot done, and thankfully the recording will be much better than the live stream experience, I hope. I'm really sorry that this happened, but unfortunately it's just kind of out of my control. Until I learn how to control the weather, I'm still working on that, but I need to finish my correspondence course in that.
Yeah, I mean, if you figure it out, let me know.
I will. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me for today, so thank you for stopping by, everybody. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. And thank you again, Flagninja, for joining us today.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's always a delight to be here.
Yeah. Let's see, let's see, we should be good for next week, right? Question mark?
I think so. Let me see. That would be the 11th. Yeah, I think we are. 2 weeks from now might be a problem. But next week,
okay.
A-O good.
All right, sounds good. Then we'll look forward to that. If you'd like to stay up to date on the things that I do, please consider following. But for now, this is the Defender signing out. See you later.
Bye-bye.